Imagine this. You log into your online English class and you're the first one there. It's just you and me. I smile and ask you a simple question. How was your weekend? It's a question you've probably answered 100 times before in your native language. But in this moment in English, your brain freezes. You start thinking in your native language first, trying to translate your response in your head. But by the time you piece something together, another student has joined and the conversation has already moved on. That was your moment and it slipped away. If this has ever happened to you, you're not alone. Many English learners experience this frustration. The reason, you're translating instead of thinking directly in English. And that's exactly what we're going to change today. What if you could think in English instantly? Imagine if, instead of translating in your head, you could just respond naturally, automatically, without hesitation. Imagine words flowing effortlessly, like a native speaker. Wouldn't that feel incredible? Well, here's the truth. That's not just wishful thinking, it's a skill. And like any skill, whether it's playing an instrument, driving a car, or even cooking your favorite meal, it can be learned and mastered. But let me be honest with you. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and it takes practice, consistency, and the right strategies. That's where I come in. I'm going to show you how to train your brain to think in English so you can express yourself confidently without translating. So let's get started. Step 1. See it, say it. Look around you right now. What do you see? A table, a book, your phone. Instead of just looking at objects and thinking about them in your native language, start naming them in English. For example, if you see a cup of coffee, say to yourself, coffee, hot coffee, black coffee, I love coffee in the morning. If you see a window, say window, open window. Sunlight is coming through the window. The sky is blue. You don't need full sentences at first, just words, simple thoughts. The goal is to train your brain to associate English words directly with objects and actions instead of translating from your native language. And the best part? You can do this anywhere, anytime. Walking down the street, name what you see. Sitting in a cafe, describe your surroundings in your head. Stuck in traffic, talk about what's happening around you in English. Make this a daily habit, and soon English will start to feel natural and automatic. Step 2. Expand your thoughts. Now let's take it a step further. Instead of just naming objects, start describing them. For example, let's say you see a chair. Instead of just thinking, chair, think a wooden chair, a comfortable chair. The chair is next to the table. Then add some personal thoughts. I like this chair. It's comfortable, but it's old. Maybe I should buy a new one. This step is important because it pushes your brain to think in complete ideas in English. Step 3, make it personal. Now, let's make it even more powerful. Instead of just describing what you see, connect it to your life, your experiences, and your emotions. For example, let's say you see a bicycle. Instead of just thinking, bicycle, a blue bicycle, a fast bicycle, think, that bicycle reminds me of my childhood. I used to ride my bicycle every afternoon. I loved feeling the wind on my face. This technique helps you emotionally connect with English. And when emotions are involved, learning becomes faster and deeper. Step 4, replay your day in English. At the end of the day, take 5 minutes to mentally replay your day in English. For example, you might think, this morning I woke up late, I made coffee and checked my phone. Then I went to work. It was a busy day, but I finished my project. After work, I met my friend for dinner. We talked about our weekend. Now I'm home and I feel tired. This simple habit will help you connect English to your real life. And the more you do it, the faster your brain will get at thinking in English. Step 5. Talk to yourself. Yes, you heard that right. Talk to yourself. No, you're not crazy. You're training your brain. For example, when you're cooking, describe what you're doing. I'm chopping vegetables. Now I'm adding salt. The pan is hot. It smells delicious. Or when you're getting ready for work, I need to find my shoes. Where's my bag? Okay, I'm ready to go. This is one of the fastest ways to build fluency because it forces you to think and speak at the same time without translating. Step 6. Use English in real conversations. Now, all of this practice will help you build confidence, but at some point, you need to speak with real people. Find a language partner, join an online English speaking group, or simply talk to a friend who speaks English. And don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. The more you speak, the more natural English will become. Step 7. Immerse yourself in English. If you want to think in English, you need to surround yourself with English. Change your phone settings to English. Watch movies and TV shows in English. Listen to English podcasts. Read English books, blogs, or news articles. Follow English-speaking YouTubers and influencers. The more English you hear and read, the easier it will be to think in English. Celebrate your progress. I know this journey isn't always easy. Some days you'll feel like you're improving, and other days you might feel stuck. That's normal. But here's what I want you to remember. Every small step you take is progress. Every word you think in English, every sentence you form, and every conversation you have, it all adds up. One day, you'll have a conversation in English, and you'll realize you didn't translate at all, and that moment will feel amazing. So be patient, keep practicing, and most importantly, have fun with it. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these strategies do you think will help you the most? Let me know in the comments below.